Ooh. I put my little speaker rings on the doors. I look pretty sharp down there. I like that. It breaks up the black down on the floors a little bit. The chrome. I'll have to show you guys sometime. That button. Oh. 2/27/2014 according to the car. 1:44 in the PM. I'm a little bit late today. 54 degrees outside though. Spring is on its way. I got pollen all over the windshield. Started yesterday actually. I think that bush on the side of me is starting to wake up. Holy cow, I'm tired. I don't like overtime. I worked all last weekend. We've been doing 10-hour days. I get to work all this weekend, 10-hour days next week. Then I get a weekend off. One weekend off. One measly stinking weekend off. And then back for 19 more days at work. All because the goofball managers at the Boeing company can't get their head out of their ass and fix the problems that are wrong. They just keep throwing little band-aids on them and blaming us for all the bad stuff. Anyway, pays the bills though, right? Well, I'm kind of right in the middle of the screen there. Yeah, last couple days been pretty nice. Yesterday the sun was out. It's overcast today, but talking about rain, or excuse me, chance of snow this weekend, but I haven't verified that yet. Jordan River moving in storage. I thought maybe that was the abandoned house here, but no, it's still sitting there. That place, tarps on the roofs. I don't think anybody's lived there as long as I've been here. Yep, just back and forth, work and home, work and home. No fun at all right now. Car needs bath, it's dirty. Got 1,519 miles on her now. Racking them up. Let's see, still got to do the driving a stick shift video. I haven't put all that together yet. I've got all the footage for that answer video, question video that you guys sent me questions and I answered. I got to edit all that stuff. Really not a whole lot of anything. Smart car. Just back and forth to work. Driving the little car. Listening to the turbo do its thing. I'm starting to hear it a little bit more. It's gonna, I don't know, a little bit noisier if things are breaking in and wearing into where they're going to be running correctly. Hey, white Chevy Cruze, old TZ. They probably paid too much. I like the car. It's a nice little car. I got a few more things I'm going to do to it. Dress up items. One more performance item. Kind of showed you a snippet. I think I put that video up, but I think it was the day we got the plasma cutter. I showed you a box with a name on it. Hint, hint. But that won't go on for a while. Maybe at least get the first oil change done before I really start modifying her. But let's see here. 33 miles to the gallon over the last 1,442 miles. It's pretty good in my book, considering everything else that I have. This thing's doing real good on gas. Just below 3/4 of a tank says I got 350 miles till empty. I've noticed is I'm so used to the Jeep just being a torque monster and all that extra power. I tend to drive that thing at a low RPM, and I've been doing that with this car, and it's been bogging down a little bit, so I just have to mentally tell myself, get the RPM up by 1,000 or so. It's not going to kill the gas mileage. Climbing hills turning 1,500 RPM. That's not in this motor's power band. And it sits there and kind of, I thought it was something wrong with the car, but it's just me. Just needs a little more RPM. It's not made for power, it's made for efficiency. Not a whole lot of new exciting stuff at work. Starting work on line number, technically 177. I'm working on 174 right now. It's Air Canada. Hear that, Felix? Air Canada. I think that's the first one I've seen through the factory. I think the others came out of Carolina. Yesterday did some duct work at the join, which surprisingly they got done in a halfway decent, timely fashion. Not as much rework as we were thinking there was going to be on this one. So we may be able to do some catch up here on this plane. I don't know how the next one's looking, but we also had a couple extra days. They pushed our line move back. On Thursdays. This week we did it on Tuesday. No idea if it's going to stay on Tuesdays or if they may push it back to Thursday again. Not this Thursday, but the following Thursday. Kevin says he's got his little commuter car on the road, says he drove it in yesterday. I didn't see it, but he hasn't cut the exhaust open yet, that crimped portion. He's going to use the plasma cutter, but he doesn't have very good power out of his shop. Pretty limited, just a 20 amp circuit power in the whole thing, and his compressor trips it. So we need compressed air for the plasma cutter. it'd be nice to get that news. He's off this weekend. He may be picking up the Jeep from me. Maybe. We'll see. Take it up to his place. Him and his roommate may dig into it and see what I screwed up on it. See if we can get the power back on. I'm thinking I may just leave it out at his place. If we decide to do something Jeep-wise, I'll just run out there and pick it up. Cadillac out and cleaned up, get some good pictures of it, get it posted. Kind of like to hang on to it for the cruise to Colby, but it'd be nice to move it on. I didn't do much with it last year. A couple things I want to fix on her yet, but I think it's time for her to go to a new home. Some space and free up some time. Tired. I don't want to go to work. Seven days a week sucks. 6 is bad enough. I need a day off during the week. Everybody says, oh, but think of the money, think of the paycheck. It's not worth it to me. I'd rather have my time away from work. Need rest and relaxation. On my feet all day long, 7 days a week is really killing my back. Oh, but oh well. Can't go on forever, just months and months and months. Okay, downshifted one more gear than I normally would have. That power band, I'm not even sure where the actual torque band is on this thing, where the peak is. Should probably look into that. At least give me an idea where. Gotta be between 3,000 and 4,000, 4,000, 5,000, somewhere in there. I try not to drive this thing like an idiot, so I don't really know where the peak power is. I gotta get 200,000 miles out of this car. Talked to Mr. Cook yesterday. He's got his new steering wheel for Kit. He's got the little pod with the little deals on the sides for Kit. The dashboard is on its way. Or I guess the dashboard is going to be made. The Silverhead console is done. They should all be at his place, I think he said by next weekend. He's got a couple of screens all set up and he was playing with them. And he's got the car pretty much disassembled on the inside, ready for the new dash. Keep telling him, put videos up for you guys. says 51 degrees out there. Second to last day of February. March is coming up close. That's usually when we start warming up a little bit. April into May, we'll start seeing the trees come out. So just about survived another winter. This one hasn't been too bad. Hey, got me a new car, huh? Can't think of anything else, any more updates. See a black cruise up here. I know a buddy of mine who got laid off who's coming back. Drives a black cruise, but he had the LS. Can't quite see the back of that. Nah, it's got a sunroof. That wouldn't be Al's. It's probably the LTZ. Yeah, it's got some bigger wheels on her. It's that dark metallic gray. Yeah, all our layoffs, basically, I think they got recalled. Not everybody's coming back, but LTZ up there. And they had a job fair, I guess, last week before. His badges for the bow tie are still gold. It's got him a boom boom in the trunk there too. I've also got to hook up as a subwoofer. I like this little car. I think it looks good in white with the little accents I've got. Like I said, I got these little chrome rings around the speaker grills. Because it's got chrome around all the vents and chrome on the door handles, but just little touches here and there. Got some sill plates coming from China. It's a cruise on them, but I think they're still about a week out. And now we have the parking lot mess. Just walking down the middle of the road. A couple minutes after 2, so use a little extra caution as people start flying out of the parking lot here. It's nuts how stupid these people get when it's time to go home. There's one guy, I keep hearing about him, I haven't seen him yet, but I guess he does like 30, 40 miles an hour down these aisleways with other people trying to pull out and whatnot. Just guns the throttle. Yeah, well, the world needs morons too. This moron's got to find parking. You can see just car after car after car. Oh, there's a spot. I usually like to back up on the other side. I don't have to worry about somebody getting too close to the back bumper of the car or whatever it is I'm driving. The trucks don't bother me too much because they can handle it. This is plastic. Alrighty. Get shut down here and inside and go do a 10-hour day. Yeah. Oh, 1:07 in the AM. Little light drizzle. Get some rear defroster going. 46 degrees right now though. Pretty nice. Kind of mild out. Yeah, let's see what happens, huh? There's a little cold yet, not bad. So, Thursday's done. Thank goodness. A little bit of, hopefully some good news today. Talking with the boss lady after lunch at our crew meeting, and she was talking about we've got two different versions we're producing of the 787 right now, the Dash 8, which is the first one that came out, and the Dash 9, which we're just really starting the run on. And Dash 9s are not quite up to par production-wise yet, so they're still a bit behind, but my area is almost 600 jobs behind schedule right now for 3 aircraft. But half of that drops off when we send the Dash 9 out the door next week. And she says possibly a lot of this mandatory overtime will disappear. So I'm looking forward to that. At least get rid of the weekends. I can handle during the week, but get rid of the weekends. Pay attention to the goofballs here that are trying to do crazy stuff. They're behind me trying to do. Third gear so we can power on. Now we're going. See, I can be stupid too. Grab one more lane, what the heck, huh? Driving like you stole it. Come on, little whatever the hell you are in front of me, let's go. Keep the RPMs up. Woo-hoo. Yeah, there's a little bit of break-in on these things yet. Like I said earlier, I'm noticing that turbo a lot more now, and it's a lot smoother sound. Before it would kind of die off fairly early on, so I don't know if this had some break-in on its own or what the deal was, but seems to be you hear it for a bit longer. Just got 1,500 miles on the car now, so get a little break-in going on her. I guess I didn't hit the rear defroster, I hit the inside circulation button. So yeah, it'd be cool if we can get rid of some of that overtime. Start doing some fun stuff on the weekends again. Trying to think what else we can yak about. Nothing really went down today that pretty much just worked in the back part of the airplane today, right where the aft galley is. We got some taping done for some moisture protection and put the aft galley mat down. Basically just a big rubber mat with adhesive backing on it. It's got to be laid down just perfectly. Little attach points for the galley and the lavatories that poke up through it, so you got to get it just right. Actually had a couple of third shift dudes come and give us a hand too, so it was kind of nice working between the shifts. I like it when that happens, when everybody gets along and it gets done nice. But it'll be nice to get home, kick back, get a little something in me belly. Chrysler ahead of us, kind of got weird looking taillights, almost look like Christmas trees. we'll get this loaded into the computer. I gotta get the footage all edited up, put together for that answer question video. Got it all. I think I got everybody's answers. Just gotta get it together. Kind of hard when you get home at 1:30 in the a.m. I think what we're going to do is kick you guys off here. We'll bid you adieu. Have a fabulous evening. I'm going to crank up some tunes and rock out for the rest of the ride home. We'll see y'all in the next video, hopefully here in the very near future. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.